Hello everybody, welcome to another Nephilim build. Today we're gonna rip and tear as the Doomslayer from Doom. As always, keep in mind that these videos are about capturing the spirit of the character rather than capturing their abilities perfectly. With that said, let's start with ability scores. Using point buy will make strength 15. This man is the most absolute of units. After that will make charisma 14. You know you're scary when demons are afraid of you. We'll also make constitution 14. Those demons are brutal. Next we'll make dexterity intelligence 10. We're not going to need either of these. Lastly we'll dump wisdom. Resurrecting the devil just to run his fade yourself is one of the dumbest ideas I've ever heard, even if it did work. For species, the Slayer is a human. In the original games. But after being put into a machine that turned him into a half-divine scourge upon hell itself, I'm gonna say he's probably an Azamar. We get dark vision of 60 feet, celestial resistance, healing hands, and the light cantrip. We'll make a custom background putting our increases into strength and charisma. We'll take perception and intimidation, the tough feat, and the loot. The dude has 3 different axes at his base, and one of them is an actual axe. If there isn't a skin or a mod that replaces your crucible with that yet, then both id and the entire fanbase have failed. Moving on to class, we're going to start off as a fighter. We'll get strength and constitution saving throws and take athletics and acrobatics for skills. We'll also be proficient with all weapons, armor, and shields. At level 1, we'll get second wind in our fighting style, taking unarmed fighting. Most of his kills are done with his bare hands. Most of ours won't be. We'll also get weapon mastery, taking the longsword. I'd add short swords for the Doomblade, but we're not getting any use out of it. On that note, time to build our crucible. We're going to multiclass to Warlock, getting our Eldritch Invocations. We'll obviously take the Pact of the Blade. We'll also get 2 cantrips, taking Blade Ward to fill the slot and Eldritch Blast for our shotgun. We'll also take 2 spells, taking Witch Bolt for the microwave beam and Expeditious Retreat to dash. You really need to stay moving in this game or you're dead. We're now going to multiclass the Sorcerer, getting Innate Sorcery and our Celestial Revelation. Inner Radiance is helpful for fighting hordes of demons, but Necrotic Shroud fits the Doom aesthetic better. We'll also get 4 cantrips, taking Thunderclap for the Heat Blast, Sorcerer's Burst for the Precision Bolt, and Prestidigitation for effects. We'll also take True Strike to swing our sword. I specifically took this with Sorcerer and not Warlock so it could benefit from Innate Sorcery. We'll also get 2 spells, taking Burning Hands for the Flame Belch and Thunder Wave for the Blood Punch. We're now going to multiclass the Paladin, getting Lay on Hands. We'll also get 2 spells, taking Divine Favor to put some Argent in our Crucible and Heroism to build up armor while we fight. At level 2, we'll get Paladin Smite and another fighting style, taking Great Weapon Fighting. We'll also take Shield of Faith for more AC. At level 3, we'll get Channel Divinity and our Sacred Oath, taking the Oath of Vengeance. Side note, in the 2016 game, the Slayer was meant to be the betrayer, and you cannot convince me otherwise. You also can't convince me that they didn't retcon this in Doom Eternal because fans were bitching that it wasn't the same Doom guy. The Doom Slayer slaughtering demons as an act of penance for a mistake that he made is a far more interesting character than the Doom guy doing it because he's a raving, bloodthirsty rage monster. It's the same amount of glorious brutality either way, but you have a more nuanced character for those of us who care about that. Who am I kidding? These are probably the same chodes who complained about Jin Wu crying. We'll get Vow of Enmity as well as Bane and Hunter's Mark from our oath. Now with Celestial Revelation, Hunter's Mark, Divine Smite, and Divine Favor, we've got quad damage. We'll also take Detect Evil and Good to sniff out the demons. Back to Fighter, at level 2 we'll get Action Surge and Tactical Mind, and at level 3 we'll get our Martial Archetype. We're going to take Champion for Improved Critical and Peerless Athlete. A higher crit chance plus advantage means we get to keep moving while we fight. Time to build up our arsenal. Going back to Sorcerer, at level 2 we'll get Font of Magic and Meta Magic, taking Empowered Spell and Quicken Spell. We'll also get Magic Missile for the Micro Missiles and Featherfall because what is fall damage? At level 3 we'll get our Sorcerer's Origin, taking the Divine Soul. I somehow haven't used this once since the 2024 rules came out. I've missed it. We'll get Favored by the Gods and Divine Magic, taking Good for Cure Wounds. We'll also take Ice Knife and Shatter for our grenades. At level 4 we'll raise our Charisma and take Guidance to fill the slot. We'll also take Guiding Bolt for the Gauss Cannon. At level 5 we'll get Sorcerer's Restoration and then take Fireball for the Rocket Launcher and Lightning Bolt for the Gauss Cannon Siege Mode. At level 6 we'll get Empowered Healing and take Haste for Overdrive. At level 7 we'll take Death Ward for Saving Throw, and at level 8 we'll raise our Constitution. We'll also take Spirit Shroud from Tasha's to put more Argent in our Crucible. At level 9 we'll take Jump to Jump Good and 8 for more HP. At level 10 we'll get 2 more Meta Magic, taking Distance Spell and Seeking Spell. We'll also take Resistance to fill the slot and False Light for more armor. At level 11 we'll take Circle of Death for the big fucking gun. Ammo is scarce, make it count. Lastly, at Fighter and Paladin level 4, we'll take the Boons of Fortitude and Spell Recall, capping Charisma. We'll also take Protection from Evil and Good from Paladin. Now that we're level 20, we finally have our modifiers. Our AC with Plate Armor is 18, our move speed is 30, and our average HP is 241 with 1d8, 8d10, and 11d6 hit dice. And with that, we are done. Now what can this build do? To start, we're a running and gunning machine with multi-shots, single shots, and AoEs galore. And with Quicken Spell, we can easily switch weapons by firing our choice of cantrip and leveled spell. We've also got a massive melee attack with True Strike, Divine Favor, Divine Smite, Celestial Revelation, and Spirit Shroud. Now that's a Crucible that can fell a Titan. We're also thick, with good AC, a ton of HP, healing, and temp HP. For weaknesses, we're going to burn through resources very quickly with all the Quicken Spells and Smites. We're also highly susceptible to the 3 worst saving throws in the game. We also can't Divine Smite and Quicken a spell at the same time, so we have to commit to our melee attack. Weezy's aside, we'll be slaughtering demons across new horizons. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to support my channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. $1 a month gets you 2-day early access to my videos and access to all my homebrew content. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next time when I make Mewtwo from Pokemon.